Tanzanian officials say burial arrangements are underway following the death of President John Magufuli. He died from a heart disease at the age of 61. The country has declared 14 days of national mourning. Speaking during the memorial service of the late AmaZulu King Goodwill Zwelithini, President Cyril Ramaphosa also expressed his condolences to the Tanzanian nation. For more, I'm joined by SABC News foreign editor Sophie Mokoena. Good afternoon, Sophie. So perhaps give us the latest on the passing of the Tanzanian president.
What we do know is that many heads of state and government have sent their messages of condolences. Among them, the president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta. That would include the head of state, the head of government in the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and of course the Director General of the World Health Organization. But let's take a listen at what President Uhuru Kenyatta, who is currently the chair of the East Africa Community region, had to say about the passing on of President John Magufuli, who is a neighbor to Kenya.
Tanzania remains in our thoughts and our prayers. Africa and the world has lost an illustrious leader whose vision, passion, and immense leadership propelled the nation of Tanzania forward and also steered the East African community to closer integration. On the continental stage, the late President Magufuli was a champion of Pan-Africanism. In the passing on of President Magufuli, I have lost a friend, a colleague, and a visionary ally, whom I worked closely, particularly on our commitment to forge lasting bonds between Kenya and Tanzania.
Well, of course, that was the president of Kenya, President Uhuru Kenyatta, talking about the late President John Magufuli, because they have been working together in the East Africa region.
Right. So when it comes to the strong relations between South Africa and Tanzania, have we received any reactions from South Africa, Sophie?
South African president earlier on, when he was addressing the memorial service of the late King Goodwill Zwelithini, did touch on the passing on of President Magufuli. The president there indicating that the bond between South Africa and Tanzania is quite strong. You are aware that many political parties who were in exile really got support from the Tanzanian government, particularly during the days of President Mwalimu Nyerere, who was a very humble man and also a leader that really supported the struggle for South Africans to be free. And the president indicating that the relationship between South Africa and Tanzania will continue. Let's take a listen at what President Ramaphosa had to say about the passing on of President John Magufuli.
We also received the sad news about the passing of President Magufuli, President of Tanzania. I spoke to Her Excellency Vice President Hassan this morning and conveyed the condolences of the people of South Africa to the government and the people of Tanzania, our sister country, on their loss. As we all know, Tanzania is a country that stood with us during our struggle for freedom and sacrificed a lot, halting and delaying their own development so that we could be free.
That was President Cyril Ramaphosa talking about the late president of Tanzania, President John Magufuli, and he indicated there that the relationship will continue. But President Magufuli passing on comes at a time where the whole world was kind of raising concerns around how the country handled the COVID-19 pandemic. You know that the last time we got the stats in terms of the impact of COVID-19 in Tanzania was in April last year, and therefore the World Health Organization, both in the region led by Dr. Dr. Matshidiso Moeti, and at international level in Geneva, Dr. Tedros did raise a concern that the approach in terms of addressing the issue of COVID-19 in Tanzania, it's not clear, and therefore they were persuading the government there to be upfront and also to be transparent about the impact of COVID-19. He earlier on also indicated that he was not going to buy or procure the vaccines because he didn't really believe in the vaccines. And the question was, he was a scientist, and therefore people were asking questions. And we'll see, maybe the new president, who is currently the vice president, who's supposed to take over, and a woman for that matter, might come up with a different approach towards addressing the pandemic, that is the COVID-19.
Well, thank you so much. That is SABC News foreign editor Sophie Mokoena. More news coming up after this break. Stay with us.